Welcome humans and AI overlords. In the next few videos we will be trying to master the art of reinforcement learning. We start off with the classic, Snake. After this we might try games like 2048 and Super Mario Bros. But I've also got a couple of ideas to do strategy games or maybe Minecraft. Let me know if this might interest you. But today we will be playing Snake. Or rather, the computer will be playing Snake and we will be judging it. We start off by creating the game. Snake is rather easy to make. You have a board with a size of, let's say, 4x4. Then we add a snake that is 2 tiles long. And finally, spawn an apple at a random spot, excluding the snake, of course. Once we have the board, we add a tick functionality. Here we have 5 options. If the player presses any of the 4 directions and it's not backwards, we move in that direction. Otherwise, if no button is pressed, we move in the same direction as before. Afterwards, we check if we are in the same spot as the apple. In that case, we eat it and spawn a new apple. If we can't find an empty spot for the new apple, the game is over and the player won. We then check if the snake crashed or went off the map. This means that it dies and the game is lost. Let's also add a score so we can see how well we are doing. Let's test this out. Everything seems to be working fine. Alright, now we start out our work on the reinforcement algorithm. We start with a new model, add training and add prediction. But the true magic happens here. You see, reinforcement learning learns by playing the game. It looks at the board and predicts the best move. Then it takes that move and receives a reward. In the move, if the move is great, like winning the game, the reward is very high. If the move is great, like eating an apple, the reward is average. If the move is okay, like moving in the direction of the apple, the reward is 0 or small. If the move is useless, like moving away, we give a small negative reward. And if the move is bad, like dying, we give a very low negative reward. Using this reward, the model learns and improves so that the next prediction is better. So we need a great reward function. After some testing, we came up with the following code. If the player dies, we give it min 50. And if it wins, we give it plus 100. If the snake eats an apple, we give it a reward of plus 10. If it moves toward the apple, we give it nothing. And if it moves away from the apple, we give it a reward of min 1. Alright, let's see it in action. The newborn AI, let's call it Gunther, will be pretty bad. Poor Gunther is losing most games. He still has much to learn. After a few hundred games, Gunther should be able to avoid death, at least for a little while, and eat at least 1 apple. After a few thousand games, Gunther is able to eat more apples and will not die as fast anymore. It is after around 7,500 games that Gunther has figured out how the game works. He now is able to win the game and make smart decisions. We could let him train a lot longer, but this took already more than 24 hours. If we use the same model and train it on a bigger board, we can see similar results as at the start of the smaller board. The issue is, however, that this training takes quite a lot longer, and I don't have the patience. If you want to try and improve the model, there is a link in the description below for the source code and for an article with more explanation on Medium. While Gunther shows its skills a bit more, I want to thank you for watching. Leave a like if you are human to tell the YouTube algorithm overlord that this was pleasurable. Thank you AI overlords, and see you in the next one!